not what I wanted to do at all. But I had to get on with my life. I had just about somewhere to live. So no, I'm really proud of myself that I picked myself up, dusted myself down, and got on with it. Just got on with it.
And the
Yeah,
whole Britney thing kind of, you had visions of like, this could have been me if it turned out differently.
yeah, yeah. I mean, I should look at her on Instagram and think she was just like a prisoner in her own home. There's always we can get out of our home in the way of disguises and baseball caps and no makeups. I've always got away with it. But when you're living in a big mansion like that and you've got security outside, you can't do nothing, can you? You have got no private life whatsoever because obviously these people are telling her dad. She couldn't even go to the shop, could she, and buy some candles. And then I read she put on her Instagram, oh, it's like she went and bought all some candles for herself and things like that. And God, I'm so glad she's out of that now. So happy for her, so happy because it could have been me, really, in a lot of ways. Yeah.
Wow. Do you want to do? I know you were in Charles in Charge here in the States. You were in Sharknado. Like, is acting something you enjoy? I know you
Yeah.
said, do you want to do more acting?
I love acting because very young age, at 5, I went to a theatre school called Anna Sher. And then after that, I went to Judy Dench Theatre. So I've always been able to sing and act and kind of um, do that. Um, I'm sorry, do that again. What was the question again, darling?
Like, do you want to do more acting? Because
Oh, yes, sorry. Yeah, of course. When I was little, going to these drama schools, that was my dream, really, to be an actress, be on the stage, singing, because I was in lots of musicals. So singing came apart with the acting. So later in life, I think I've done 5 movies now. It's very difficult to do any movies during the time I was signed with Jive, because to do a movie, you've got to go off for 6 months. And when you got, if you've got a 5 album deal in 5 years, you've got to record the album and then you have to promote that album, then you have to go on a tour. So for me to tell Jive at that time, oh, I've got a movie, I'm going to just go off for 6 months, it wasn't the time. But after that contract, I did a few little movies, some cameos and stuff like that. And I'm in talks with some other people to do some more movies. Um, but they were really very good. I'd never actually been on a movie set in my life. I was, as a kid, it was always on stage in a drama school, but never had I been in front of a movie camera. So yeah, I do love it, and there's probably more I want to do. Probably more I do want to do. Yeah,
That's good.
yeah,
What about, we keep talking about it's the 40th anniversary. Talk to me because I know that you are coming to the States this
yeah.
year. Talk to me all about this.
But yeah, it's going to be it is my 40th anniversary this year.
Wow.
Which I can't believe. It's like, oh my God, but I can still remember things so clearly. Um, and I can't believe it's been 40 years. I really can't. I don't feel like it's been 40 years, that's for sure, because it's been so wonderful. I haven't got to 40 years thinking, oh, I can't do it anymore. A lot of people back down after working so much and traveling. But the last, say, 5, 6 years of my life, I kind of picked and I've been able to have more of a choice, like my own choice, rather than um, go all out, all out, all out. Like that's why I've had a break before this Christmas because I've missed Christmases at home and getting home Christmas Eve and trying to get it all together. This was my first Christmas with Linda being married, so I wanted to get it right. So this year is going to be a very good year for me. I've got a new album coming out, um, which I'm just waiting for the right time to release. I just need to get my profile up a little bit, which my management are working on now. I'm going to do some major TV shows in this country. Maybe go on a show where I can present for a while. There's a really popular show called Loose Swimming here. I think you have it in America. Sharon Osbourne did it, I believe. Is that right?
The
The one.
talk where you're like,
Yes.
okay, yep,
Yeah. I might do that for a little while as well. Again, you reach another whole audience.
yeah, that's a big audience.
Yeah, and I'm talking to a director who does a lot of gangster films in England, and I'm going to be playing a gangster's mole. Don't tell me I'm typecast now. blonde hair and big boobs, you know. I'm joking. So no, I really do want to do more movies. I want to release this album, and then I had a great meeting last summer with ITV, which is one of our biggest TV networks here,
Yeah.
and they're very. They read my book, and that was finished when I was 50, and they said to me, "We really want you to do another book because we feel." There was only, say, less than 400 pages, and I wanted this book to be a derivative book, you know, one that it's just one book of your life. But it, unfortunately, so much was edited out. That's the thing with books. You can say and say and say and pour your heart out, but when the editor gets hold of it, I don't know, but because I read it now and it gets to a really cool bit, and I feel I need more. I felt the reader needed more. So by doing this series for TV, we rewrite the book again, and it'll be more colourful. Have you ever read Boy George's book?
Yes, I'm a huge Boy George fan.
Yeah, I mean that was one of the books I read, which stuck with me forever. That I wanted to be very similar. It's very truthful, and it read like a movie. You know, you couldn't wait to
Yeah.
turn that page. Well, so it was so good. I'm not sure how it did in Broadway, but I know he took it to Broadway. Or was that the another book that he did? I'm not sure, but his book for me was how I really wanted it. So I'm going back to write it again. A lot's happened in my God, 6 years. I met Linda, and you know I've got two adopted young boys. They were 14 when they came to live with me, and now they're 21. So I became a mother. You know, so many different things happened to me and career wise. So there's a lot more to talk about, and then I can revisit stuff that I feel was cut out and there should be more of in order for
I like
ITV
that.
to make a much better dramatization of the book. You know.
When are your dates with the music? Because I told you I split my time between New York and LA, so I'm going to be at one, maybe more of your shows. I'm so excited you're coming to the US.
Oh, I am. It's been a while. I did a show in Cancun recently, which was an American company, a 3-day event, which was wicked. It was all like vanilla ice, and oh my God, I used to love him. Went to
Ooh,
see him, and oh, he was great. He got all the audience on the stage to do Ice Ice Baby. It was wicked. He was great. And then I
wow.
saw Sheila Easton, I've not seen in many, many years. And oh God, who's that really dark band? That is it, The Damned or someone like that, or
The
I don't
Cure,
know. Anyway, The
Depeche
Cure.
Mode,
No, it wasn't The Cure, but
Depeche
uh,
Mode.
no, I wish I loved Depeche Mode.
Yes.
Um, I went to their oh God, I went to their show in South America. I've been to their show in Spain. They were huge there. And then I went to the album launch party, which was the most unusual party I've ever seen.
Wow. They're still great.
It was the most amazing party. Everybody and anybody was there, and they played as well. They did like a what you call a unplugged, really
Wow.
like for a very small lot of people. That was great, but no, they were brilliant. I'm trying to think, was it the Damned? Anyway, they came on and they started to. He wore all black and it was all smoke, and he had a long black jacket on. I can't think of his name. I remember Paul
Huh.
liked him that day, and he started to sage all the stage to
Oh,
cleanse it.
wow.
Who was they called? Oh my God. Whoever was there, they must remember. But no, it was a great show, and that was all American fans.